Our lesson today is called Our Greatest Teacher, St. Paul. Paul is our greatest teacher and most ardent, as he personally wrote the majority of the New Testament himself, with his great supportive, exhortative, instructive, explanatory, and deeply personal letters to the colonies of the faithful. He either personally established, called them with the good news, baptized them with the blessings of Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit, and then gave them the life-giving blood and wine, the body and blood of the Lord. Or the colonies other established, but he, like the great shepherd he was, maintained and supported, kept them from wandering away from the word, and following some fly-by-night false prophet, or a good speaker of faith that was easier to follow, but that they were simply thieves of soul, sent by the evil one, or regular thieves, con men of the 1st or 2nd century, taking advantage of the new game in town, trying to steal the funds of the congregation would otherwise have sent back to Jerusalem, or used to build their own church, temple, synagogue, taking the money and running, ironically similar to the false prophets of today. These new faithful ones didn't yet know what their place of worship would be called. Many assumed it would be called a synagogue, as they had come from the Jewish faith, but once they crossed the Jordan, the growing number of disciples to the faith, these new Christians, were not coming from Judaism, but were coming from paganism or full atheism. In other words, they had no belief either in polytheistic, and they were not from polytheistic, which is a belief of a multiple god system, like the Romans, the Greeks, as many of these people were Hellenists, or a monotheistic system, or a single god system such as Christianity, Judaism, or Islam. So a synagogue made no sense to these people, nor a temple, as they associated that word with the Roman gods' places of worship all over their cities, put up regardless of what they might say and complain. But church was an old word, unfamiliar to most. And Paul and the others of learning started to insert this word into their writings, into conversations, in all discussions of these new faithful groups. Paul wrote to the many Christian groups throughout Rome, Corinth, Galatia, Ephesus, Philippi, Colossus, Thessalonica, and the Christians outside Jerusalem, those of the books of Hebrew, as well as to the Apostle St. Timothy. Oh, these are so beautiful and personal. Some of the writing is quite circular and difficult to read, others quite clear and painful to read, like today's first reading, where he is telling someone, don't be boasting about how great and holy you are. Those who are truly holy, those who have carried this faith on their shoulders, do it silently, never displaying their scars like battle wounds. I am proud, he says, of what I have borne for my Saviour's sake, for his name is his word. But my pride, I am simply showing weakness to his great strength. Look at what he did. He is Paul's only treasure, Paul's only light, in reference to the gospel. The Lord is my treasure. His love is my only goal of each day. The hope of each day is that he will take me in the night. But I have more work to do, more suffering to do. I am not yet obedient enough to his will for him to take. So what is your treasure? How do you place Christ in your life? Where is he when you are cut off in traffic? Cut off from that parking spot you are waiting for? In the next couple of days, focus on where Christ is in your life as you are being profane, cussing someone out, or giving someone a new rear orifice, or other non-Christian behaviours. Focus on being Christian in your life, behaving as if Christ is standing over your shoulder every second. Think on it. Peace be with you.